More leveling. Yeah. Still at least level 20, and I'm pretty sure 20 is not going to be high enough for the mission, but try there at least. Way off on that one. Save my brain. Very wild under the map and catch up again. God, I'd gone to public on these streams yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. Popped in. One person popped in and they were just like, "Hey, are you watching chat?" And I was really a bunch of thrown off because I forgot that I wasn't unlisted. My Expeditioner stream I enlisted because I knew it would take me, it was like 230 plus hours. And this is my expert stream, which I'm going to have some benefit from that first one, but the timetables on parries are lower, so that's still probably going to be even a longer run than that first one. Oh god, Simon. It took me 133 attempts to beat Simon with parries on Expeditioner parry only. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, somebody popped in. I saw like 3 comments, I think. And basically, it was just like, "Oh, hey, are you watching chat?" And then a second watcher appeared, and I was just freaking out. So I was like, I forgot I didn't have it unlisted anymore. Because after playing Final Fantasy Tactics for 2 weeks, public posted, just for shit of it, I'm trying to fight several things. Used to the idea of me playing, even when I'm like distracted or even passing out or walking away in the middle of shit. Just the idea that somebody could watch me play, trying to kind of work myself into that very, very, very slowly. Having people wander in was just so unexpected. Nobody watches my channel. I'm like one watcher. I mean, I don't even think I talk to anymore. Thing. I'm not even remember that. Anyways. I just dived out of here so fast. Went over to Tactics, and I didn't even stream what I was playing on Tactics. I just went through some shit behind the scenes. I'm just streaming it all at this point. Case in point, the teams are working on this, like, this run, like my Expeditioner Parry only run, it's, flipping the bird to my own physical and neurological deficits. For reflexes, for a hand coordination, for fine motor control. So it's like, and I'm being distracted, but at least I'm being distracted talking about what I'm doing, as opposed to being distracted by the things that are, like, don't have distractions. YouTube on the side video. The whole idea with this is pushing my limits, kind of breaking myself, but working to improve and kind of build some vague sense of confidence. Which, of course, social things. That's my navigate here. Terrifying. Oh, why are you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why are you doing it this way? How can you do this? How can you do this? So many of them. Etc. So on, so on, so forth. So it's, I'm trying to kind of very, very gradually, combine what was, like with my Expeditioner run, I wanted to just record. I just wanted to be like, hey, I have video of 98.7% of my play doing it this way. No base attack, no free aim, only parry, which is the, like, my arch nemesis kind of a thing. Like, just, like, fighting all of the things that I have been... I mean, I was basically prescribed video games as a child to try and help with these things, because apparently there weren't enough dots to connect that I had some neurodivergent things going on. I just didn't seem to be developing quite fast enough. And continue to not be developing quite fast enough. Until I just found ways to appear to be normal-ish. Like stripping through those stuff, which is very hard because it's making everything harder to just exist with. I'm 41. I feel like I'm a fucking child half the time. I'm just like being around people or noises. And I can't even identify half of it half the time at the time because it's just slowly building in the back of my brain, but then I'll just get to points where I have meltdowns. Just be like crying and sobbing, or I'll be angry as hell. Especially if I was throwing a curveball that I wasn't expecting, that I went, oh, so I've been operating on a level 7 or 8, just high for me functionality, but apparently you didn't tell me I need to be operating on a level 12 of 10. Because, you know, oh wait, I'm solo or something, you know, that's usually when my meltdowns are on an angry level. Most of the time it's, I'm not even know. Anyways, that's why I was like, this game pulled me in ways that was, it's not the first time. It's not the first time having this conversation while playing this game. On my other videos. Again, I'm talking like there's somebody listening. There's nobody watching right now. Yeah, there's nobody watching. I'm not expecting anybody to watch. I mean, like I said, when I have like one and then for like 3 seconds, 2 people watching, I panicked and freaked out and ran. I'm trying to talk like somebody's watching. trying to get to the idea, build myself up to the idea and the confidence that even when I'm doing shit in weird ways, that everybody would just be like, why are you doing that? You could do this in 3 minutes if you do it this way. Well, my brain doesn't want to work in that way. The way my brain wants to work is I could do it in anywhere from like 20 minutes to 78 minutes. Like this. Like, I mean, thing. I could have everybody throw me, and I've looked up all kinds of tips and tricks and stuff for timing with parries between sound, video, and combinations and rhythms. And so I've got a lot of that stuff, like in my, and so I know that some people would, oh, you just gotta do it when the sound, yeah, when that sound happens between my muscles and my brain and my nervous system, when that cue happens, it's too late. It's already too late. Now, occasionally, the planets will align and I can do it with that, but we're talking like maybe 15% of the time. It's 15 to like 28% of the time that cue will actually produce the full process to a response in time for it to actually work. No, I have to map that. I have to map things before that and things before that, and map my own cognitive and emotional, etc. narrative at the time, so it can vary. I could do a fight 800 times, and the slightest thing that has nothing to do with this can vary where I'm going to be at on the spectrum of response to that. But that's one of the things I just want, and this is I did the expedition run. I was like, I want to prove I can potentially do this despite all of the things, legitimate things that are counterproductive to doing a gameplay of this sort. I knew it was going to take a long time. Knew it was going to take a long time. It took almost as long as my first 2 runs through the game. Again, 133 attempts for Simon. But this is back to the tangent where I was a bit ago. A Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm not going to go into all the arguments for, against, beside they, and also Final Fantasy 16 stepped me much further into comfort and belief that I can play in a more action and reflex-based setting that I would have pretty much never even tried for before. Well, I can't say tried, but I wouldn't have given enough attempt to be like, hey, okay, I might be able to do this. Now, what may take other people 30 minutes might take me 4 or 5 hours. But with hyperfixation, etc., from ADHD, I can actually do that. I can. I'm willing to. I would get like hundreds and thousands of hours in some of the same game over and over again because, and a lot of times, like I'll get to a certain point, I'll wander off, I'll be doing other things for days or weeks or months or even years. And I'll come back and I'll start over from the beginning. I'm going to try and start from where I was. I might try. But no, I'll start over from the beginning. And I'll spend another several hundreds or thousands of hours redoing the same thing I've already done. Not exactly the same. It'll be enough to be kind of feel new. But essentially, I won't get to any further, or I might get some further. I might even finish. But I'm also super distracted again with my own monologue. Still slightly better than being distracted with my side content, watching YouTube. That's what I'm doing. So and I'm streaming it more as a log than for interaction with people. But, okay. Streaming for two big reasons. One is a log. So I can just be like, hey, I did this. There's a record. And that's actually as much for myself as it is for anyone else. Actually, probably more for myself. So I could be like, when I am like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I could do this, but maybe it takes too long, I can be like, hey, you have 87 streamed videos of doing this thing that you had those same emotions and responses and reactions to, and guess what? You did it. You bashed your head against the walls, all of the walls, in many cases, and you pushed through that. And guess what? This may not be the exact same thing, but this is a similar thing. And it is similar enough that look at what you did there. Shut the fuck up and just try. Just try and keep trying and keep trying and keep doing. And if you end up walking away or you end up not being able to do it, then fine. But you've already proven that even if it is not by... I mean, I can't just not struggle with the things I do. But that doesn't mean that I can't find ways to work around it, to use my brain in the way my brain does work to get to similar results. Yeah, I may not be able to do the thing in the same amount of time or with the same amount of proficiency or efficiency or accuracy as somebody else. No. That doesn't mean that I can't get to a similar final result. Time, how I get there is going to be how I get there. It's not how they get there. It's not how that one gets there, the other gets there. It's how I get there. That doesn't mean that I can't get there because it's not how other people get there. So that's kind of what I'm going with on this. And I probably, I don't even know how many times I've done a similar monologue to this, but I'm going to keep trying to post this to public. But that's the general idea. I'm trying to retrain my brain that I can get from point A to point elemental P, and that journey doesn't have to look like the journey other people do. Because it won't, because it's not their journey, it's my journey. And I need to accept that, and I need to accept that that journey is going to have different struggles. Maybe they don't struggle. Rats on them. I wish. But, okay, great. Yeah, you can just, walk in and, maybe miss a couple times, and then you can parry every move under the sun and dodge everything, but I can't. Other random tangent I lost track of, but I was going towards is that between FF7 Remake, FF7 Rebirth, and FF16, and now this, Dark Souls was never touchable. Dark Souls series was never touchable to me. I didn't even want to try. At one point, before I realized what Elden Ring was going to be like, I was interested. Then I realized it was a Dark Souls thing, and then gameplay stuff would come out, and talks and conversations and articles and stuff, and I'm like, I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. These people are on a physical response parry counter level that I could never do in something remotely action based. I can't do it. But 7R16 and this taught me that maybe I can. I just have to do it my way. And that may be 3,000 hours to get through one game to do it my way. But I'm actually going to try and dive into Dark Souls now because of this. I'm at almost 900 hours on Expedition 33. I'm still finding new ways to challenge myself to go through. I still have fun ways I want to go through too. Like between the Expedition run and this run, I just did like a casual speed run. I was watching cinemas and stuff, but I had to force myself to not try to collect everything. That was hard. So of course, just random distractions in game and out of game. But I was forcing myself to play another way other than I play. Not necessarily not do things the way I do, but to challenge myself to find slightly different things. Like I want to collect everything and do all the things. Well, I mean, even when I do, I could spend dozens, hundreds of thousands of hours trying to find everything, collect everything, do everything, and I can guarantee you I will forget shit because ADHD. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to spend an exorbitant amount of time trying to do this. That was a fast. That was casual. Oh my god, I get to use skills and shit again. Oh, that was so fun after Expeditioner. There's so many skills in here I haven't used. I probably haven't used like 70% of every character's skills. Like I play around with some, kind of going through like on my first runs, but then I'd get to a certain point and I'd find either by looking up or just experimenting, and I'd find some things that I could kind of manage to work. And I mostly just switched to a play style of using AP farming and free game, and then smack down with some skills and call it a day. That was how we got through. Yeah. At this point, I'm not sure where I'm going with this ramble. So I just probably need to just shut down and go back to. I'm leveling to get through Go Blue because fuck him. Since this my play style for this round is again no free aim, no base attack, radiant attack. Just items and parry / counters. No dodge, but jump parries, yes. But yeah, basically parry, items, and equipment is all I've got. No skills. That was the other thing. No skills, no free aim, no base attack, and of course, Go Blue. If you don't use free aim, he gets shields up the ass. And this is the last segment of it fight. So I have to I have to grind until I'm so OP that when we get to that phase, I can finish him within 1 to 3 moves before he gets to pop off that first set of shields. Because once he does that, it's pretty much game over. Okay, monologue over. Me. Me. I mean, at least I'm conscious and awake, as opposed to when I'm like in and out of consciousness. Right. Yeah, we're going to. So yeah, let's we're just gonna have to just do this. King, king, hey. Oh yeah, the king thing. I developed that during king, king, king. Oh, it just helped me mentally good. Um, it's a little less effective here. 13 minutes done. But it's still helpful. It's still helpful. It helps me to narrow down to where I need to do it. Do stuff. So it's still helpful. I'm really helpful. Blah blah blah. Just go along. The things are one hit or two hit or even three hit. So a lot less effective, but it's still effective. It still helps. So I'm still trying to do it. I didn't first. It didn't start. King. Well, that's nothing. I didn't. I literally didn't start until Simon. It wasn't even until like probably a third of my way into my rounds. I think it was around 30s or 60s of my rounds on Simon. And then my expeditioner Parry only I started doing the ping thing. I'm like, hey, ping, ping. I need to master it. I need to note master. I can figure out where things are working, where things are not, if I add in another audio cue that's reactive and responsive, because I'm producing it intentionally, as opposed to things that I have no control over. Did I run past the flag? Hold on. Oh, that's a round path up. Oh, at this point. Such an ineffective run. Well, maybe I got enough. You know, I'm gonna have to do that. Like, thing, 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 thing.
Get ready.
Thing, thing. Thing, thing, thing. That's another thing too. It's unfortunately I have to basically map each move to each character because of the camera angles and the visuals are different enough that it's like I have to map. Now some things will help transfer between the two, but I mean that takes time for my brain to hash out too. So I have to map each move to each character over and over and over again with fails that can help deter and slow that. And distractions that can also help deter and slow that. So it's same, 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 same. See, case in point, like I'm moderately accurate with that one, but again, like there, the last several ones I did a little more accurately than those two ones, and I missed on different ones of it, different characters, because the angles and stuff. And then there's just retention level too, like ping, ping. You know, if I fight something a lot, just that one something, I'm gonna have a higher accuracy, but it's not gonna be 100%. But then when you throw another king, king, king. Wow, this fight has successfully managed to miss one with each character. Yeah, I picked that up. I missed with Gustav on one, I missed with Mael on one, I missed with Luna on another. Um, anyways, yeah. So yeah, what's the problem?
Brace yourselves.
Sorry for that one. Bye, Mael. Get back up here.
Expedition's not over.
Please don't do shields. Fuck, he did. At least they made both of those. Shields down a little bit. So we haven't even touched him yet because they haven't tried to attack us. King. Oh, fuck that shit. King. Ugh. Yeah, no, it was pretty. Thank you, Mael. King. King. Yeah. King.
Not looking good.
King. Go away. Thank you. King. Go away. Thank you. King. At least I didn't get this stuff.
With energy. Okay. Now is our chance. Okay. No margin for error. I'll do it.
King. I think we're gonna get to level 16 on this run. I have to start doing some shit real soon. King. King.
Danger!
King.
Okay. Finesse and grace. Tap, don't try. I can do it. Danger. Let us stay now.
Bing. Okay. Okay then, I guess it's up to you, Lumina. Bing.
Farmers markets are just grocery stores, but outside. So is that what you guess? No, with platform where you can sell products that just let us even design and ship customers. First, I'm like, we don't even carry and stuff. What do you think? So, hey, the squarespace.com /Daniel Brand for the free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use code Daniel Brand for 10% off your first purchase. And click the website already. I think the most famous person is going to be on my podcast. What's the big idea that I might have to do this thing for me? But what I will tell you, whoa, that's going to be good, huh? Of course it's going to be good. What have you asked for? I'm going to do this right. Put it up. Say what? Wow. Must be why it's so good. I am Why did you invite us over to this? I thought it would be good. That would be really good. No, it was actually the animated the 13 also. Oh, you animated so much stuff, such a bad. What is it? You're not.
Pardon. Oh. Let's get that one. I am actually running into a problem. I really have to drop out soon. Spit fish. It's gonna shield. Oh, yay. Good. Thank you. Okay. Okay. We need to kill these now for the thing. Thank you. Good job with it. King. Yay, good job, Al. Okay, now we can't shoot that.
That spills some ink.
Get ready.
King. King.
Now is our chance.
You parried the right one.
I'm ready.
Go. Alright. Okay, go. King. So close.
Time to hit big.
Trap. Well, definitely.
Time to hit
Yeah,
big.
turn back anyway, so. Okay. Yay, we got the pizza. Okay, so we just named Mayel out there. Crap, I forgot to get Sing. Sing. Deal.
You can't leave us yet.
Sing. Deal. Sing.
Romance flowing. Okay.
Sing. Deal.
I will face this.
Sing. Go back. Let's go back. Whatever.
You do.
I was supposed to go the other way, but okay. I think we attacked, but we did manage to live, so we're there. I don't think that though. That's gonna help her catch up.
Ready to evade.
Right. Okay, now. There we go. So 4,145 to go. So 6 or 7 fights till she gets a level up.
No margin for error.
Okay, this is
You do. Please survive.
makes your breath sort of long. Look at it. I wouldn't drink that beer, bro. Are you too hot on board? It's a need to save your life. It's not like I've ever heard of a lunar explosion. You know what? Enough is gonna be too fast to see. If I pay the money to do that, well, you know, we could do that, bro. But I'm paying you. It's probably simple to that, but I can get that shit working. What would you do with stuff? Yeah, probably right. Here you go, Papa. You boys, this is what we had before your eyeball is sweet. Now let's say I had early 1972 facsimile machine. All pre-owned, relatively fixed. Do you own that many fax machines? No, I'm saying hypothetically, if I met a man behind a car wash. What is that?